Hello my beautiful friends, happy Sunday. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you guys are new here. Today I am bringing you guys a very unique video. You guys requested it. It was in the polls of like what you guys wanted, and this one actually won for what you guys wanted me to film. So this week I'm sharing great depression meals. I am sharing 2 desserts because, you know, I love sweets, and 2 dinner recipes. My husband was not super excited about this, and neither were the kids, to be honest with you, but the meals turned out perfect. They were easy to make, they were cheap to make, and they were stuff you usually have on hand anyway, because that's the whole idea of it. You're using things that are practical that you can get. So I'm sharing that with you guys. I hope you enjoy it. Also, today's video is being sponsored by a really awesome company. There's 2 things that I get super excited about, actually 3 now. Coffee being one of them, and planners. I absolutely love planners. So I'm not going to try to keep this super long in the intro, but I'm doing a giveaway today, guys. This brand Cleverfox reached out to me. They're a huge corporation. They have the prettiest planners I've ever seen. I was ecstatic. I was like, of course I will partner with you, because I love planners. Cleverfox has so many planners, whether you're trying to get on budget, you want to track your expenses, you want to plan all that kind of stuff. They have those planners. They have health and wellness planners. They have weekly planners, monthly planners, camping planner. I mean, like all kinds of stuff. Gratitude journals. They have journals, everything you can imagine at Cleverfox. So, and it's so pretty. Look at the packaging on this. I was so excited about this because one thing I need to get back on track with is budgeting. But I've always wanted something so fun. It's got a financial planner in it. It gives you these cards for your financial goals when you open this, calendar, the budget. It kind of just goes over everything that is in your book and how to use it. And it's packaged so nicely. You just lift that up. It also says stay organized, stay clever. It even has a warranty card once you open. And if you need to return it, all that kind of stuff. It has stickers. They also sell like sample packs. They also sell packs of stickers because, I don't know, I love stickers too. It makes it more fun. But like, this is a 12-month budget planner. It's got savings and debt trackers. I mean, this is just an example. This is the premium edition of it. They have tons of colors. I mean, tons. They have the yellow. They have rose gold. They have every type of teal and navy blue and orange and all of it. And so this one's got like your goals. It's got your expenses tracker. It's got, you know, you name it, it's got it in there. And it doesn't have dates on it. So that way, like, you can do it yourself. It's got the bulleting in it. If you like that kind of stuff. A lot of people like the bullet journals. It's got so much stuff. And I picked this teal color because I love that color. I think it's so pretty. It also, the budget one comes with, I know Dave Ramsey has a whole thing on it. I know lots of people I've known for years that keep track of their money with the budget envelope. I love this because these don't have the dates in them. You can put the dates in yourself. This one comes with a warranty card. This one also gives you all kinds of tips about how to use your planner, weekly plans, notes, I mean, all of it. All kinds of information. This is huge. This is the Planner Pro 2nd edition. So this has a little bit of everything in it. It's got your monthly review. It's got ways to track your health, what your goals are, your to-do list, it's not just your calendar, it's like a life balance. It's like awesome. I mean, absolutely awesome. It's got that like for your calendar, and it's not dated. And it's got all these tab dividers of the strings. I mean, this is beautiful. This thing's super sturdy. And it's got a place that you can put your pin in. So that is this huge Pro Edition plan. And this is the one that I'm going to share with you today. This is the recipe book they just rolled out. And I'm going to give one of my lucky viewers in the giveaway a recipe book. So they have all kinds of colors. You don't have to pick yellow. I would just draw into the yellow because I'm thinking fall's coming up and I really love the yellow color. So you guys just let me know down below what color choice you would pick. That's all you got to do to enter. Just tell me like your favorite color that you would choose out of these. I mean, there's tons. You can go on their website and look. But this is cool. This gives you an example of like recipes that you can put in here. It's got stickers. So like in this, it's even giving you your dry measurements, the equivalents, the cooking term glossary. You can write like recipes down in this, like a glossary, a cooking bucket list. And then look, it's got this for your actual directions. You can put like difficulty, how many it serves, prep time, cook time, what it's best served with, what ingredients you need, notes, and then here's the directions. So it's really nice. I mean, if you could share this with your family, have them write their favorite recipes in it. And then in the back, because they're really big with the stickers, it's got the stickers. Because, I mean, stickers aren't just for kids, they're for adults. So anyway, definitely go check out Cleverfox. Give them some love. I will hopefully partner with them many more times because I love this product. This is not your standard, like, plain calendar. This stuff is meant to help you with whatever it is you're trying to accomplish in your life. And I am an old school pen and paper person. I'm not the new technology in my phone thing. So anyway, I wanted to share that, you guys. Enter to win this recipe book or whatever color you want. And just let me know down below the color you would choose and you're entered, and that's it. But let's get going, guys. I appreciate you watching. Also, you guys, I'm gonna link my website. I got it up. Do not feel any obligation to purchase anything. That's not what this is about. I just want to let you guys know I have a discount code for you guys that I created just for you guys on my channel. It's just the keyword smalltown6, and I'm going to be adding lots of things as I get the time to do the tumblers, to do the custom made wine coolers, the can coolers. I mean, all of it, all kinds of stuff. And I don't want to spam up my YouTube video, but I've worked really hard and I can custom create all the shirts for you. And if there's something you don't see on that website, follow me on Instagram, Smalltown Apparel, and you guys can send me a message and we can work something out because I can customize things too. But I wanted to share that with you. I will quit rambling. Let's get started. Okay, guys, this first one, yes, we are using real beef here. Can you believe it? I'm just getting out my new pans. I love my pans. They are perfect. I'm putting a little bit of oil in them. They're from Caraway. I featured them in another video. Love them. I'm just going to brown this meat. You need 1.5 pounds of ground beef. And yes, that's real ground beef. So you're just going to brown that. This is called SOS. And my dad corrected me. I thought it was like sink or swim over shingles. And I didn't know what shingles were, but they're bread. And my dad said, no, in Vietnam, that's not what we called it. Because, you know, he went through Vietnam. And he laughed when I thought that's what it meant. So I won't pronounce the real meaning on this for SOS, but you can use your imagination. So it is like S on shingles. So it made me laugh. But now I'm just combining 1/2 cup of flour and 4 cups of cold liquids. You can mix water and milk in this. And then optional salt and pepper. And so that is it. It's kind of like making real sausage gravy, but you're using beef. So over here, I'm just going to cook the Instant Pot because it's the quickest way. Potatoes were often served in Depression because they were something you usually had access to, I believe. So a lot of them make potato stacks. I'm making mashed potatoes because it just has minimal ingredients in it also. And it's super fast in an Instant Pot. But you can cook it on the stove or your crock pot or however you want to do it. I just cook it for no time in the Instant Pot. Throw a little bit of butter in and some milk and some seasoning and blend it. And that's pretty much all there is to that. This is such a simple dinner that, you know, is affordable. And there you go. It's served it over toast. So our next meal is Crockpot Depression meatloaf. And this can be cooked in the oven, but it said it's often better cooked to hold the moisture in the crock pot. So that is why I'm using the crock pot today. And I'm lining it with some foil, and I'm going to go ahead and spray it because I don't trust it. So what you're going to need for this is 2 pounds of ground beef. I didn't have any more beef left on me, left in the fridge, so I'm using ground turkey, guys. Sorry, I snuck that in there. Ryan didn't know at first. And then you're going to take about 5 slices of bread, and you're just going to break that up into your mixture. And then I added a little extra because it was literally all that was left in the bread bag. So I thought, why not? We can just use that up. So then you're going to add a can of evaporated milk. And then you're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of salt. You're going to add 1 diced up onion. And just mix that all together and throw in a half a teaspoon of pepper also. And you guys, like I said, you can cook this in the oven if you don't want to use your crock pot. You'll just use one of those loaf pans. And you're just going to spread that out. And then we are going to top it. If you had bacon, you could add 3 strips of bacon. I didn't have any bacon on me because it's gotten so sky high. I didn't think that was practical. So I'm just topping it with ketchup, a third a cup of ketchup. I don't measure that as well. I just like to pour lots of ketchup on it. And then you're just going to cook for about 3 hours on high or 6 hours on low. And there you go, guys. Super easy dinner. So during the Depression, oftentimes if they didn't have breakfast, they would have coffee. They would even put evaporated milk into their coffee. So in this sense, I am, or condensed milk, I am making these sugar cookies because they would often have these throughout the week with their coffee if you had these ingredients. So it was just 3 eggs, 1 cup of sugar, 1.5 cups of flour, and a pinch of salt. And that's it. All we're going to do here is just mix this into a batter. And you're going to bake this in your oven at 350 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes. I mean, it couldn't be simpler. These were kind of like called Sunday's special cookies. And the adults, the kids would have them, and then the adults would have coffee. So this is one of the popular like special breakfasts that were served on the weekend, because a lot of times they didn't have normal breakfast. You just didn't have that available. So it was a big deal on a Sunday for families during the Great Depression to have this breakfast to get ready for the week. So another thing they did, this is called Wacky cake. This is really popular on the internet because it doesn't use eggs, milk, butter, or bowls technically. But I'm using a bowl here, guys, because I am that person. So this was actually really, really good, surprisingly. So you need 1.5 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, and then you need 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, and I don't measure the vanilla. I like to just put whatever in there. You need a teaspoon of it. Then you also need to add in your water, which is 1 cup of water. You need 1 teaspoon of white vinegar. I'm using apple cider vinegar because that's what I had on hand today, and I didn't think it really mattered. And then you are going to add in 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil. In this sense, I am adding in butter. I'm melting because that is what I prefer to use in this. And then, like I said, it's easier to mix when it's melted. Then we're just going to mix all of that together. And it does take a little stirring because it's very thick, but it's really good. And then we are going to put that in just a 9 by 13 inch pan. That's what I usually use. I spray the bottom of it. And then we are going to pour it in the bottom of that. And we are going to make the icing, because you will bake it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 35 minutes. But honestly, this is dependent upon what your oven is, because everybody's oven is completely different. Okay, now we're going to make homemade icing. So good. We are going to take confectioner's sugar, or aka powdered sugar. We're going to take a few cups of that and put it in the bottom of this bowl. This is so rich. And then I am not measuring this vanilla. I just drizzle vanilla on because that's just how I roll. Then we are going to take cocoa powder. And then we're going to pour some water in there, about, well, actually added extra of this. And then I am taking 1/4 cup of melted butter and pouring it into this. We're going to give this a really nice mix. And it's supposed to be blended at this point, but the problem is that this was still, you know, super grainy. So I added some extra water into this until I got the right texture. And it turned out absolutely delicious. At first I wasn't sure, but it ended up being really, really, really good. Especially if you put it in the refrigerator. It's even better, guys. Okay, my beautiful friends, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some easy depression ideas for how to save you money. Don't forget to enter the contest to get your free recipe book, the giveaway, and I will link the discount code down below that they have provided me with. And if you want to, go check out my website. Also, I would just totally appreciate the love. And I will see you guys in the very next video. Have an awesome day. Bye.